That's how. Great second bacon with shaking. Hope everybody day been sliding like ice skating. I am your host, Oak, the GOAT in the blood, flesh cells, and hemoglobin and all that good shit. And we are here for another episode of the Goat Smoke. We on episode 4, season 2, rolling along real nicely, rolling up real nicely. Y'all know how this go. I got 4 categories, 20 questions, gonna slide through these bitch like ice skates. You feel me? Feeling pretty decent out here today. You feel me? Nice little wind blowing, nice little sun. It ain't too hot. Ain't too goddamn chill. Well, it ain't too chill at all, but it's a nice little warm feel. You feel me? It ain't nothing too crazy. But hell yeah. For the first category, we got gaming or games, whatever one you want to call it. Don't matter. But I bet. So for the first question, we got what's a game with a good soundtrack? I ain't gonna lie, I really had to think on this one. I really had to goddamn consider the options and weigh them out type shit. But honestly, I feel like you really have to hand it to 2 real throwback games for like the best soundtrack, or one of the best soundtracks I personally done heard in the game type shit. And that's SSX. SSX had a fire ass soundtrack in it, and also Sonic Riders. I feel like the games like that, where like you racing in a form that's not a vehicle per se, it could be like a skateboard or a hoverboard or whatever the fuck the shit may be. Whenever you racing in games like that, usually they have good ass fucking soundtracks. Like usually they have pretty goddamn good soundtracks. So hell yeah, I definitely say one of those for the pick on that one. Second question is, who has been my favorite protagonist? Honestly, I would have to say Kratos. I think Kratos has been one of my favorite protagonists, just off of his story, his character design, and you feel me, just how violent that motherfucker is. Kratos, that nigga. I say Death from Darksiders 2 is pretty good too. I like the way they designed him type shit. I like the mask and shit. I like his goddamn double sights, the way that bitch can become one. That shit tough as fuck. And another one, I say Miles Morales. I know it only asked for 1, but fuck it, I gave y'all 3. So what? Big whoop. Want to fight about it? But anyways, hell yeah. Them is definitely some good ass protagonists. I definitely fuck with those. I feel like Death probably got my favorite one though, just because of that fucking weapon, man. That shit is cold, and he can throw that bitch, man. That shit cold as hell. I can't lie. But I bet. Next question is, what was a game that had a crazy plot twist? A game that had a crazy plot twist to me was, let's see, because I done played some games that had some crazy ass plot twists. It's a real throwback game. It's called A Bard's Tale. A Bard's Tale had a real crazy ass plot twist to it type shit. I think it was real wild how this shit went. Another one I'd probably say is Fable though. It really don't matter which one you choose, the first, second, or third one. I feel like all the Fables at some point in the story has a plot twist where it's like, wait a fucking minute, I ain't see that shit happening. Or, oh shit, he died, I ain't expect him to die. Or she died, I ain't expect her to die. It's something like that that's gonna happen in one of the Fables, swear to God. So hell yeah, that's definitely my answer for that one. Next question is, what game needs a sequel? Bully. I think Bully definitely needs a part 2. That's one of Rockstar's better games, if you ask me. Well, Rockstar don't really mess with their games anyway, but Bully is a fire ass game. I'm definitely looking forward to them making a part 2. I've been hearing speculation of it actually becoming so, but I ain't actually seen an official game or an official cover or an official trailer or nothing like that. But definitely looking forward to Bully 2. I hope Rockstar can definitely make that happen. I know they're real focused on GTA 6, hopefully, but hopefully they can make Bully 2 happen as well. Next question is, you can make a movie or a show into a game. What's my choice? Honestly, I cannot understand why he has not been in a game, featured in a game, or had his own game yet. And I really was like pondering on it, like, it really is the case. But Static Shock. I don't know why Static Shock ain't had his own game. Like I say, I don't know why he ain't been in one. You feel me? A whole lot of shit like that. I don't understand why motherfuckers then goddamn looked over Static Shock. Like, Static Shock would be a fucking amazing protagonist. Like, I feel like that game would be fire as fuck too for the culture. I feel like that shit would be dope. And then the fits that motherfucker could probably cycle through, because Static Shock already got that shit on. Like, let's not lie, that boy got that shit on. So hell yeah, I definitely feel like they could mix some shit up and really make a fire ass Static Shock game. The real question is though, what goddamn gaming company would make it, because a lot of them be fucking up with the games they be making. It would have to be somebody good, like Insomniac or something. It would have to be somebody good. But hell yeah, that's definitely my choice. I think Static Shock deserves his own game for shit show. That completes my first category though. We are here for our second category. The second category is and has been TV shows. Alright, but for the first question in this category, what's the worst TV show you ever seen? The worst TV show I ever seen, I would probably have to give it to, even though it's an anime, it's still a TV show, so I'm going with this for my choice. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The animation in that shit is ass. The fighting in that shit is ass. I don't fucking like that anime, cartoon, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't like the shit. You can keep that shit. I'm cool on that. If you watch it, more power to you. But I can't get into the shit. I tried. I definitely say I tried. It's not like I didn't. You feel me? Try to give it a chance. Like, okay, maybe it's decent. Nah, that shit ass. That shit is fucking trash. Swear to God. But next question is your favorite nostalgic show. My favorite nostalgic show is probably a toss-up. It's probably a toss-up between like Tom and Jerry, cause Tom and Jerry always gonna be fucking fire. You know, them niggas have on-site beef. They see each other, it's up. Or either I say something like, I was real big on Scooby-Doo as a jit. So maybe goddamn pop back into some Scooby-Doo or something like that. Or one that y'all might not know is Rocko's Modern Life. That was a show I watched a lot as a jit. So hell yeah, sometimes I definitely goddamn tune back into that motherfucker for nostalgic feels and catch some of the jokes that I missed as a jit. Hell yeah, definitely them for my choices. But I bet next question is a quote from a show that stuck with you. This an easy one, I ain't gonna lie. Duper Smurfs Evil Incorporated After Hours. Swear to God, that shit cold as a bitch. That shit cold as a bitch, bro. Swear to God, nah. But Phineas and Ferb had a lot of shit in it that it was like, man, this shit stuck in my head and ain't going nowhere no time soon type shit. Family Guy got a lot of quotables as well type shit, and I think one that's stuck in my head from Family Guy that I won't forget is only you can prevent forest fires. Don't know why the fuck Peter told Lois that shit, but for some reason I say that shit in random ass times of conversation, like a motherfucker be arguing or something and I ain't trying to hear it. I just throw that shit out there. Motherfuckers get to looking at me like, what the fuck is you talking about? Swear to God. But hell yeah, them definitely my picks. Favorite song from a show. I think my favorite song from any show actually doesn't have a single word in it. My favorite song from a show is the Evil Morty theme song. I think that song is just so fucking well choreographed. The instruments in there sound so goddamn good. The timing, when the beat drop, man, that song was hard as a bitch. Ain't got a single word on it, like I said, but that motherfucker hard as hell. Definitely smoke to that sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, that shit hit. Next question is, what's something you learned from a TV show? So boom, I was watching the episode of Road to the Multiverse or something like that. I think that's the title of it though. Where Brian and Stewie was jumping from world to world and whatnot, and Stewie had said something like the Cuban Missile Crisis never got botched, and it ended up leading to World War III. And I ended up having civics and economics class that next day after I had goddamn been really paying attention to what he said in the episode. And my civics teacher just so happened to ask that. He was like, anybody know something that could have caused World War III? And I was like, if the Cuban Missile Crisis wasn't botched. And he looked at me kind of crazy like, yeah, that's right. So hell yeah, definitely learned that from the show, you feel me? Definitely something small I picked up from goddamn, you feel me, from the TV show, from Family Guy type shit. But hell yeah, that does complete my category. We here for our next category. As y'all know, the next category is, say it with me now, smoking. You feel me? Alright, so for the very first question we have, Is it hard to imagine a life without marijuana? Abso-fucking-lutely. I promise you it is. I don't know what the fuck I would be without the good ganja. Swear to God, without the zaziggity, oh my God, I'd probably be, I ain't gonna lie, I'd probably be irate and angry as hell all the time on some goddamn, on some hoax shit, for real, cause like so much shit just piss me off, people piss me off, so much shit irritate me, get under my skin, and if I ain't had a good gas to deal with this shit, whoo, but life would be real fucking difficult, I promise you. Alright, next question is, should cannabis be decriminalized or legalized? Absolutely. Hell yeah, it definitely should be. I feel like weed should be legal just because everybody do this shit anyway. Like, even if you tell me not to smoke, motherfucker, you think that's gonna make me put my blunt down? No, I'm not putting this motherfucker down. Like, y'all might as well go ahead and legalize the shit. Stop filling up y'all jails with motherfuckers who don't need to be in that type shit. Might as well just go ahead and legalize it. I do understand that it's illegal because hemp can make so many things and things of the sort, but bruh, I'm pretty sure they can find a way to tax this shit or find a way to put tax on the shit. Like, man, go ahead and legalize this shit everywhere. Let motherfuckers goddamn smoke the gas free, like how y'all let them drink type shit. Like, I don't see the problem with it, but that's just my opinion type shit. Next question is your circle judgmental of your cannabis use? When I say this, I mean this very sincerely to whoever out there listening to it, whoever out there watching it, whoever see this type shit. If anybody judgmental of any fucking thing that you do, get them the fuck from around you. Point blank period. Get them the fuck on. Cause I feel like life too short to have motherfuckers around us judging us for our decisions or the shit that make us happy. Get your bitch ass on, boy. Get your ass on, you feel me? Like, I ain't got time for it. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, boy. Swear to God, like, that shit bogus. If you got anybody around you that don't goddamn fuck with what you do or got something crazy to say about what you do, get their ass the fuck on. That's how I am, and ain't nobody around me that judge me for what the fuck I do. And if it is, they gonna get their ass the fuck on. No cap. Next question is, how has your consumption changed over time? So I used to mainly smoke cigars and shit, and also I used to probably roll like a little less on a day-to-day basis type shit. But it's just with tolerance increasing. As your tolerance increase, you gotta smoke more type shit. So I feel like it's just a natural thing. But hell yeah, I would definitely say my consumption has grown over time, probably exponentially, honestly. But yeah, my consumption has definitely grown over time. Definitely increased. Definitely on a rapid rise type shit. You feel me? Next question is, what do you pay attention to when you buying your shit? When I'm buying some good gas or some good zaziggity, good ganja type shit, some good griggity, goddamn, my tongue got stuck. Whenever I'm buying it, I pay attention to goddamn the smell of it, the look of it, and goddamn how it feel. Like, you don't want to goddamn feel your bud and that shit goddamn crinkling and crackling like a goddamn 3-day-old cigar that's been sitting out the pack. You don't want to feel that shit at all. So you want to make sure it feel nice and goddamn soft, you feel me? Nice, real goddamn squishy type bud, you feel me? You don't want nothing that's too goddamn solid, unless it's supposed to be like that, because I know certain strains are made that way. But for the most part, you want to make sure that your bud feel goddamn nice and healthy. So that's what I look for and I pay attention to type shit. But that does complete my category. We are here for the last category. I know, so sad to see a nigga go, but don't worry, I'm gonna be back for the next episode. Y'all knew that already. Ain't no reason to stress, ain't no reason to fret. Your boy gonna spin the block, you feel me? But alright, for the very first, oh my bad, for this category, it's personal questions. Y'all should already know that too though, you feel me? Little personal questions type shit, but alright, bet. For the first question of this category, we got, what was your favorite subject in school? My favorite subject in school, honestly, it was either English or math, no in between. English, because I've always been interested in figurative language and things of the sort, and different parts of them, repetition, alliteration, hyperbole, metaphors, extended metaphors, similes, and all that good shit. I always been interested in shit like that. And with math, just because, you feel me, gotta know how to count that money on, gotta know how to goddamn add your numbers up properly. So hell yeah, I would definitely say them was always my favorite subjects in school. Next question is, what's a personal value you'll never compromise? honestly, for me, a personal value I never compromise is I feel like you should never put your happiness off for the next person's. I feel like you should always focus on what makes you happy, what you really fucking with, and if they ain't fucking with it, then they need to move the fuck around. Like I said before, you feel me? I feel like if something makes you happy, you should continue to do that shit. You feel me? You should continue to allow it to stick with you and allow people that fuck with it and things alike to gravitate towards you. So that's something I feel like you should never compromise. Next question is, if you could participate in a historical event, what would it be? If I could participate in a historical event, it would either be when the crowd realized that Frankie Lyman was black, because that's a historical moment in my eyes. Or either I would want to be there when Martin gave a speech. I would love to see the power behind them words and love to see like all the people that he brought together and things of the sort. I feel like that would be a beautiful occasion. It was a beautiful occasion to see, of course, like on footage type shit, but I feel like being there in person, I feel like that crowd feels and just the knowing of it was focused on unity and that it was also taking place at the same time. I feel like that would have been a type of feeling that you just can't recreate. Next question is, what advice would I give to my younger self? I would tell my younger self to be prepared for anything. I would tell my younger self that even though you can make plans and you can stick to them and things of the sort, and you can stay dedicated to a dream, and stay dedicated to anything and really do anything that you put your mind to. Sometimes life throws curveballs at us. You feel me? And you just gotta know how to roll with the punches of life and bounce back whenever they do throw the punches. Type shit. That's the main thing I would tell my younger self. I feel like a lot of this shit that took place I wasn't prepared for, or I was ill prepared for. So I would definitely tell myself to be more prepared for things that may occur or that are likely going to occur. But hell yeah, that completes our questions and our categories for today. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on the motherfucking notifications too. I will be back for the next episode very soon. I ain't even gonna throw the middle fingers up today. I'll see y'all later. Finna go finish this blunt. Yes sir.